What if the life you're living right now isn't bad, just under-optimized? What if the difference between waking up drained and waking up energized isn't a miracle, a lottery win or a complete life overhaul, but a series of small, intentional shifts you've been overlooking? The truth is, most people don't suffer from a lack of opportunity. They suffer from a lack of clarity about what actually improves their quality of life. And once you understand that, everything starts to change. Improving your quality of life is not about chasing perfection. It's about designing a life that feels good to live in, day after day. It's about energy, clarity, purpose, and peace, combined in a way that makes you feel in control rather than overwhelmed. And it starts with something surprisingly simple: awareness. Most people move through life on autopilot, reacting instead of choosing. The moment you begin observing your habits, your thoughts, your environment, you gain power. You begin to see what drains you and what fuels you. Energy is the currency of a good life. Not money, not status, energy. If you're constantly tired, stressed, or mentally foggy, nothing else will feel right, even if everything looks perfect on the outside. That's why improving your physical health is not optional. It's foundational. Sleep better, move your body, eat food that fuels you rather than numbs you. You don't need extreme diets or intense workouts. You need consistency. A daily walk, drinking enough water, reducing junk that spikes your energy and crashes it later. When your body feels better, your mind follows. But physical health alone isn't enough. Your mental environment matters just as much. Think about the noise you consume daily. Social media, news, random opinions. Most of it is designed to capture attention, not improve your life. If you constantly feed your mind negativity, comparison, and distraction, you'll feel scattered and dissatisfied. Improving your quality of life often begins with subtraction. Reduce what doesn't serve you. Curate what you consume. Replace mindless scrolling with meaningful learning or even simple silence. Silence, in today's world, is a powerful upgrade. Relationships also play a massive role. The people around you either elevate your life or slowly drain it. You don't need hundreds of connections, you need a few real ones. People who support you, challenge you, and understand you. At the same time, you must become that person for others. Quality relationships are built, not found. Invest time, be present, listen deeply, because at the end of the day, a high-quality life without meaningful relationships feels empty. Another overlooked factor is control over your time. Many people feel trapped not because their life is terrible, but because they don't feel in control of their own schedule. They react to demands instead of designing their days. Start small. Take back 1 hour of your day. Use it intentionally, learning, planning, reflecting, or simply doing something you enjoy. That hour becomes a signal to your mind. You are in control. Over time, this compounds into a life that feels structured yet flexible. Purpose is another layer. You don't need to have everything figured out, but you do need direction. A sense that what you're doing matters, even if it's a small step towards something bigger. Without purpose, even success feels hollow. With purpose, even struggle feels meaningful. Ask yourself regularly, what am I working toward? And more importantly, why does it matter to me? The answers don't need to be perfect. They just need to be honest. Financial stability also contributes to quality of life, but not in the way most people think. It's not about endless wealth. It's about reducing stress and increasing freedom. When you manage your money wisely, avoid unnecessary debt, and build even a small safety net, your mental load decreases significantly. You stop living in constant worry. You gain the ability to make better decisions, not desperate ones. Equally important is your internal dialogue. The way you talk to yourself shapes your experience of life. If your mind is constantly criticizing, doubting, and comparing, even good situations will feel insufficient. But if you train your mind to be constructive, supportive, and solution-focused, challenges become manageable. This doesn't mean blind positivity. It means realistic optimism. It means asking, what can I learn, instead of, why does this always happen to me? Improving your quality of life also requires embracing simplicity. Complexity is exhausting. People overload their lives with commitments, possessions, and expectations, thinking it will make them happier. It rarely does. Simplicity creates space, space to think, to breathe, to enjoy. Declutter your environment. Simplify your routines. Focus on fewer things, but do them better. The result is a life that feels lighter and more intentional. Gratitude is another powerful shift. It sounds basic, but it's transformative when practiced consistently. When you focus on what you already have, your mind shifts from scarcity to abundance. This doesn't mean you stop striving for more. It means you stop feeling empty while you strive. A high-quality life is not just about achieving more. It's about appreciating what already exists. And then there's growth. A life that doesn't grow starts to feel stagnant. You don't need massive changes, just continuous improvement. Learn a new skill. Read something that challenges your thinking. Step slightly outside your comfort zone. Growth keeps life interesting. It gives you a sense of progress, which is essential for long-term satisfaction. Finally, don't underestimate the power of moments. Quality of life is not measured in years, it's measured in moments. The quiet morning with a cup of tea, a meaningful conversation, a small personal win. These moments, when noticed and appreciated, build a life that feels rich, even if it's simple. Improving your quality of life is not about waiting for the perfect time, the perfect plan, or the perfect version of yourself. It's about starting where you are, with what you have, and making small, consistent improvements. Because the truth is, a better life is not built overnight. It's built daily. So here's the real question. What is one thing you can improve today? Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Maybe it's going to bed earlier. Maybe it's taking a walk. Maybe it's having an honest conversation. Whatever it is, do it, because every small step you take is a vote for a better life. And if this message resonated with you, don't just move on. Act on it. Share it with someone who needs it. And most importantly, commit to becoming the kind of person who actively designs their life instead of passively living it. Your quality of life is not fixed. It's created. And it starts with the choices you make right now.